Gophers, they get their points in different ways.
Should be a great matchup tonight. Two of the best players in the Big Ten on display at the barn, and we are underway. It's Iowa basketball as we start from Minneapolis. The Hawkeyes have won 3 straight games here at the barn. Our officials tonight, Keith Kimball, Brian Dorsey, and Mike Littlewood. Gophers have won 4 straight and a perfect 8-0 at home. There's Cale Combs. Tavion Banks. Off the back iron, bouncing around. No, tipped out into the hands of Tyson.
Watch the 5 jerseys in white, Corey, how they spread the floor. They just play 5 out, and if you're not communicating, you're in trouble. There's a big reason why.
And that's what Minnesota does so well. Cutting, guy after guy. That was preached during shoot-around today from Ben McCullum, but that was Durkin with the catch and the first 2 tonight.
And this team has an assist rate of 77%, which is just astronomical.
Best in the country, assisting on, like you said, 76% of their made field goals. Here's Combs, has a good look. He'll fire and knock it down. Just his 4th made 3 of the year.
Really well done by Iowa offensively. You get the defense moving, you get the ball going to the right side, then you kick it back to your left with Combs filling in behind.
Iowa shooting 38% from 3 as a team. Isaac Osama coming off a great game at Northwestern.
And that drive was made possible, to your point, Corey, because he came out shooting the ball very well from 3 against Northwestern, knocked down 4 triples. So you know Iowa recognized that if you don't close out under control, he can shot fake and get to the rim.
18 points, 9 rebounds. The win at Evanston on Saturday. Here's Sturtz, had it poked away by Osama, and Sturtz is going to be whistled for an early foul. Not even 2 minutes in. Gophers 2-1 so far in league play. The Hawkeyes also 2-1. Cade Tyson, second in the conference in scoring at around 22 per game. Shot clock down to 7. Osama crosses back, step back and knocks it down. That's a deep 2.
Boy, the offensive confidence with which he has played since coming out of the gate against Northwestern has really been noticeable. Struggled shooting the ball from 3 for large parts of this year, but has started to pick it up recently, about 32%.
A rare returning player when you isolate and look at these rosters for both teams. Not many played with their respective schools last year. Osama is back for his sophomore season. Here's Sturtz, had it blocked. That was Reynolds. With good defense on the drive from Sturtz, 5 on 4. Reynolds off his knee, lost it out of bounds. It's Iowa basketball.
That's his strong hand. A lot of times we see a guy on that side of the room try to block the basketball with his strong hand, usually the right hand, but Reynolds able to come over there and deflect it with his left.
I love the point that Raphael Davis made just before we started the game tonight. Raphael, of course, former Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. When asked by Mike about defensively who you're looking at tonight, he mentioned Langston Reynolds, a Hawkeyes team since the 2020-21 season.
And Corey, maybe one of the most meticulous shoot-arounds I've attended in a long time. They talked about some of the most minute but important details, hand placement on the defensive end, defensive footwork. It was really intriguing.
Koch turns it over. And a whistle and a foul on Osama.
As long as you're in legal guarding distance and you're in front, that's the proper call.
Crocker Johnson picks up Sturtz. He wants it back from Koch. Looks for the bank screen. Sturtz against Tyson. Fadeaway shot. No. It's good D that time. Tyson.
Really nice job by Tyson of walling up and forcing a difficult shot.
Osama trailing for 3.
Good knockout. Really well done by Tavion Banks.
4 rebounds per game. Transfer from Drake. Tavion Banks, 6'7" senior from Kansas City. And Crocker Johnson with a reach and a foul. That will take us to our first timeout.
That pace is going to pick up a little bit, but they really don't have the ability to go much more than 7 deep, so you have to kind of manage your offensive personnel as well as you do your defensive personnel in a situation like that.
Alvaro Fulgaris checks in for Iowa, number 7. He can light it up from 3 and miss inside, and Osama rips it away. Isaiah Howard also on the floor for the Hawkeyes, number 23. Here's Reynolds.
Grayson Grove in the ball game, made a living against Northwestern. 6 of 6 on screen and rolls. All 6 of his hoops with dunks.
Brings some energy off the bench as well.
Good defense by Iowa. Well done.
There's a cut from Reynolds and lays it up and in.
I mean, just when it looks like you've done your job, if you turn your head and get out of your stance for a minute, Minnesota is going to back cut you.
Exactly that possession is what Ben McCollum, part of what he preached to his team today, is watch the action behind the ball. Banks missed it inside, and Tyson bring it up the floor for the Gophers. There's Reynolds again on the drive, and he's fouled. Iowa, Bennett Sturts has picked up his second foul. And he was in foul trouble a bit
from the charity stripe against Northwestern.
He's not up near the bottom as a team in free throw shooting percentage. And that was a key stat for Minnesota in the win at Evanston. Here's Howard spinning. Fulgaris with fire. Can't hit. There's the seal from Grove.
Really nice job by Grove of understanding angles and got his hip into his man and able to corral the rebound.
8-0 Minnesota run. Tyson add to it. Yes.
And Corey, his recognition.
Coming on the road at Iowa State, at Michigan State. They're undefeated against unranked teams. They're 12-0. Guarded by Bobby Durkin. On the cut, here's Banks. Couldn't finish at the rim. And Osama the rebound. Osama up the floor to Grove.
Well, that was a beautiful pass. And Grove just didn't take his time for it because that was tailor-made in transition.
Isaac Osama leads Minnesota in assists. Here's Howard, will fire for 3, way off. Long rebound to Tate Sage. Another chance here for the Hawkeyes. And let's see.
But I think the biggest challenge for Iowa right now has been their defensive transition. They've got to get back and get situated before Minnesota's able to get up and down the floor, and that's a good start.
One take there from Howard.
Yeah, someone had to attack the rim.
It's a drought of nearly 6 minutes, a scoring drought for the Hawkeyes. Minnesota's lead is 7. Holmes pokes at 3, and Tyson will let it roll out of bounds.
And you know what? It might have been a little bit of a break for Iowa in this regard with that shot clock review. It kind of stemmed the tide. It kind of took a little bit of the air out because the momentum, and it still is with Minnesota, but it gave them a little bit of a chance to regroup here without burning the timeout.
It's 5 to shoot for Tyson.
Nice job.
That was Cam Mannion. Got a piece of that.
Now that's honoring the scouting report. They talked about that and coming off that curl and attacking the shooting pocket. Well done by Iowa defensively.
Scotch off the fake and on the floor, and he's fouled.
But the reach-in bailed him out.
14 fouls on Minnesota. Iowa with 2, both on Sturts. Sage at the elbow. On the baseline, and the short jumper falls for Cale Combs, averaging 6 points per game.
Good job of moving along the baseline, and how about the response here from Iowa? Again, I think that little lull in play was a blessing in disguise for the Hawkeyes.
Reynolds, Sand throws it away. Dream job. Nico Medved, Ben McCollum. And the Hawkeyes off to a fantastic start. 12-2, ranked 19th in the country. And the shot falls from Isaiah Howard. So since that little shot clock disruption, it's been a surge here from the Hawkeyes. They've hit 3 of their last 3 from the field.
And 2 of those have been drives to the rim by Howard.
Gophers haven't scored in over 2.5 minutes. That doesn't change, and now Iowa a chance to tie it with a 3. Here's Howard in the paint, lost his footing, and the tip no underneath Mannion. able to pull it back out.
Manuel's made his presence known with a block shot, and there with this offensive rebound and keeping another possession alive for Iowa.
8 to shoot for Combs.
They need a ball reversal here. It's been on the left side of the floor the entire time.
Here's Howard up top to tie it. No. And the rebound to Crocker Johnson. Concern that Nico Nedved had in advance of the game tonight. Scoring droughts. Can't win this game if Minnesota has a couple of lengthy scoring droughts. It's over 3 minutes, and now it ends with Reynolds off the glass and in. He has 6.
And they just kind of work toward the rim in concentric circles there.
To steal that time from Reynolds. Transfer from Northern Colorado. Sage trying to find some space, not there. Howard, great look. You called it to Koch.
Boy, Howard has been a revelation for Iowa. He had that dribble drive that kind of broke the scoring seal and the drought that they had, attacked again, and then because he's been able to get in the lane and play off 2 feet, that provided the backdoor opportunity, giving Minnesota a little bit of a taste of their own medicine.
It's touched by Dirk in Iowa basketball.
Fouls.
Isaiah Howard played a season-high 30 minutes. Win against UCLA on Saturday.
If he's playing like this, he's going to earn more playing time.
There's Sage. Wedged for a moment and cleared out by Crocker Johnson. Crocker Johnson, these numbers improving. His 3-point shooting, but off the mark there. 43% from 3 over his last 6 games. Cooper Koch, he'll lay it up and in, and the Hawkeyes are within 1.
But the response by Iowa has been impressive, and Koch understanding, coming off that, he kind of broke off. They thought he was going to come out and maybe catch it on the perimeter, but you were able to break it off and get to the rim, and you don't have to worry about an elite rim protector back there for Minnesota. They just don't have one right now defensively.
Bennett Sturts, he's going to check back in here for the Hawkeyes. Next whistle, Tyson in trouble, and found a way to get it up and in. Averaging almost 36 minutes per game. The transfer from North Carolina, Cade Tyson. It came down to Iowa or Minnesota for Tyson entering this season. There's Howard, a little shimmy. Now will drive, and what a good half it's been for Isaiah Howard.
He better get an extra orange slice at halftime, because he has been really good for them when they needed him most here in the first half.
And McCollum, before the season began, said of Howard that he brings a level of intensity that we just need around here. 8 to shoot for Crocker Johnson, tied up by Fulgaris for a moment. Now Reynolds down to 3. Durkin got it off. Trying to bank in that shot. Here comes Iowa.
Nice job by Iowa defensively, Corey. They walled off one side of the floor. Minnesota didn't have the chance to flip the floor. They executed that entire possession almost exclusively on the right-hand side.
Hawkeyes led at 1.32, and now they have the lead at 17-16, and Minnesota calls it timeout. A mini timeout,
yeah. And also a little bit to kind of quell the momentum that had clearly swung to the Gophers in the early going.
Some good minutes from Howard. He comes out, Sturts back on the floor.
Good job of being there on the catch. Really well done defensively by Iowa.
Gophers have not hit a 3 yet tonight. Just 1 of their last 7 overall from the field. Crocker Johnson over Fulgaris. Rounded out. Now Bennett Sturts. 4 points, 0 of 3 from the field. His first visit to the barn. Before the game, first time he's ever played on an elevated floor. Sage with 6. It'll be Koch up top, deep 3, and the friendly roll. Second made 3 for the Hawkeyes as a team tonight. Koch has 7. 7-0 Hawkeye run. Crocker Johnson in the paint.
A good read by Crocker Johnson. What I mean by that, Iowa thought he was going to use that little dribble handoff action. He faked it. They kind of went for it, and he was able to turn the corner with that left hand.
Points for Crocker Johnson, averaging 13 per game. There's Combs. 4 to shoot. Sage on the drive, and that was blocked by Crocker Johnson, but could not keep it in play. 1.3 to shoot. It Sturts up top, off in time, and if that hit the rim, it did not, and a shot clock violation. Zagosima, he was hot early, stripped, lost it, out of bounds. It'll be Minnesota basketball.
Utilize a different action here. That's something to keep an eye on.
Reynolds against Banks, steps in and scores.
How about that little step through by Reynolds? A good finish with the off the right hand by Reynolds. Able to kind of beat the defender, had done a pretty good initial job of walling up, but he got lower and able to step through and finish with the offhand.
Game high 8 points for Langston Reynolds, and went for the steal, and Sturts, no foul, so Reynolds on the run, dunks it down. Some energy inside the barn. Opened up in 1928, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Crocker Johnson. Minnesota already has 4 fast break points as Sturts can't hit. And I say that because the Hawkeyes are allowing only 6 total per game, and Keith Kimball getting in there to break it up. Jump ball. It'll be Minnesota basketball.
My man Isaiah Howard, Minnesota gets the possession, but remember, it flips. This could come down to literally a couple possessions, and they may have an opportunity to get an extra one.
Boy, that's a dangerous pass. Yeah, fortunate that Minnesota retains it. Reynolds with the tip. It's Tyson. Boy, a scattered possession for Minnesota, but the ball in the hands of the right guy, Cade Tyson.
That was almost turned over twice.
And now Minnesota comes back with a 9-0 run. Turnover, Iowa. 5th Hawkeye turnover.
This is a team that Iowa that leads the conference in turnover margin at +5.
Forcing the opposition to around 15 turnovers per game.
Good rip.
Reynolds, baseline, couldn't finish.
I don't think he thought he was going to be that open on that rip. The weak side help just wasn't there.
Contact inside, offensive foul. Two snacks to
I do not limit myself to 2 snacks, and anybody that needs convenience store locations throughout Big Ten territory, I can help them.
I think with you, when it comes to snacks, everybody knows number 1, and that would be what you're drinking here tonight. Because Sean Morris and Diet Coke, always.
The well-oiled machine, Corey. Well-oiled machine.
So is Cade Tyson's
game.
Yes,
he is.
It's a 12-0 run, and I'll whistle underneath. Kai Shinholster checks in for Minnesota. Cade Tyson just picked up his 2nd foul. So Tyson has 2, Crocker Johnson has 2. Next Minnesota foul puts the Hawkeyes at the free throw line.
Good job by Osma being there on the closeout.
Combs, tough shot, no. Mannion tip, no. And then Grove pulls it away.
We talked about Howard, but even though statistically he hasn't really cracked the book, Mannion has given a nice lift off the bench with his effort on both ends, most recently trying to keep that possession alive.
As the Hawkeyes back in the scoring drought, more than 4 minutes gone by without a point. I love Mike Hall's nickname for you. America's favorite human.
Is that Central America? I'm not, you're not here.
I think it is all the Americans.
All right.
All of them.
That's an election I would demand a recount for sure.
3 to shoot for Reynolds. This is not really his game. Not a great 3-point shooter.
Yeah, to your point, right around 22%. Doesn't take a whole lot of it.
Spin there from Combs and a better finish.
Boy, Combs and Howard have been the offensive story for the Iowa Hawkeyes. And, you know, with leading scorer and playmaker, Bennett Sturtz has really been hampered by fouls throughout this first half. If you're Iowa, only being down 6 and withstanding a little double-digit run here from Minnesota, you have to feel pretty good about where you are right now.
Combs averages 6 points per game. He has a team-high 9. Durkin, the three-point shot hasn't been there. League play so far for the Davidson transfer. He was 36% with Davidson. He's only 3 of 15 so far as a Gopher in conference play. Under a minute to play until halftime. Here's Koch. Picks up the dribble. And now Howard left hand, left it short. And Reynolds will slow things down. Reynolds has had a great first half. Sets up Shitholster for 3.
Reynolds turns the corner, draws the defender. Shitholster is shot ready in the right corner. And Reynolds was a tremendous elite distributor last time out with 13 assists at Northwestern.
Howard shoots for 3. With the offensive rebound. 3 to play in the half. Sage underneath and the bucket will count. And there's the first half from the barn. And Minnesota with a 7-point lead at the break. Season low for Sturtz in a game scoring is 8 against Bucknell. It's Iowa basketball as we start the second half. Here's Combs on the drive. And the putback doesn't go from Banks. And Tyson clears. Good looks for the Hawkeyes. Isaac Osima got off to a great start. Langston Reynolds coming off a solid first half. Corner 3 from Osima.
Nice set. I think a better pass. That's a made 3 and an easier shot for Osima. It wasn't quite in the shooting pocket. He had to go down a little bit to get it, but an excellent sequence offensively for Minnesota.
Howard starting the second half. Reynolds holds his ground and a whistle inside and a foul called on Minnesota. Foul was on Bobby Durkin. Holmes the miss and Tyson the rebound. Here's Reynolds, the step in the paint.
So he put Howard in backpedaling position. He attacked that inside foot and was able to finish with the offhand.
12 points for Reynolds. That leads all scores. Played all 40 minutes. One of 3 Gophers that played all 40 against Northwestern on Saturday. Sturtz turns it over. There's Tyson. He'll drive on Koch and rejected. That was Howard with the block for the Hawkeyes. A little slow to his feet. And now joins his teammates in the front court. Sturtz off the glass. And McCollum wanted a whistle. And there's the first bucket for Sturtz.
Man, Howard has impressed me here tonight. He got them that dribble drive bucket to kind of get them going with Sturtz on the bench. And then how about the hustle play to block, which leads to the first basket on the other end for Sturtz.
4-point swing right there. Crocker Johnson spins once, spins twice. Good move.
Yeah, and Crocker Johnson doing a good job of being able to get back to that right shoulder and left hand. Howard took it away initially, but there wasn't a real active dig down, and Crocker Johnson just used some offensive patience and took advantage. Well, he might have a point.
Cade Tyson defending Banks. Tyson has 2 fouls. Now Sturtz off the fing. Feeds Koch for 3. Hawkeyes now 2 out of 10 from the 3-point line here tonight. Tyson had 10 first half points. Another great pass to Reynolds.
To use that rhythm dribble to go into a shot, here he showed some other versatility.
Now Reynolds now 3 of 3 at the line. Holmes to foul his second. The Hawkeyes have yet to attempt a free throw tonight. Minneapolis, the barn, all you.
hesitation.
Shitholster back in, the freshman from New Jersey. Sturts off the fake. That lane opens up. He tried to throw it down, and there was a whistle and a foul.
Iowa may be getting their first couple of foul shots. That's a break.
Yeah, looked like he did. 3 minutes gone by, and there's Howard.
But he's shown the willingness to get in there and do a lot of the dirty work and get his team's extra possessions.
6 players that joined Ben McCullum from Drake to Iowa City. Off the turnover, here's Howard catching in the paint, off the glass and in. A turnover leads to a bucket, and it's a 9-point game. Garris poked it free, and Reynolds has it. Back of the Spaniard down, and a reach and a foul.
Player Crocker Johnson coming over to contest.
Foul on Fulgaris, second. Hawkeye team foul. Tyson can't hit, and Howard the rebound.
Howard get the rebound, but a nice block out by Koch helped his effort.
Fulgaris, this is his game, and way off there. Minnesota turns it over. It was Howard who helped kind of end the run and get the Hawkeyes into the game in the first half. Here's Sturts, his action picking up in the second half and 2 more.
And I really like what Iowa did there. They understood that Tyson has foul trouble in his own right. They isolate him on Sturts. Sturts able to turn the corner and take advantage.
There's now with 5. Lead for Minnesota down to 7. Tyson getting around Maniau in traffic, challenged by Koch. Loose ball, Shitholster, the freshman, pulls it down. There's a block from Maniau again. Sturts against Crocker Johnson. He's playing with 2 fouls. And this will be an offensive foul. And Koch on the drive. Well, the officials took a look during the timeout and what was called a common foul.
We'll play on here.
So the difference there, common foul on Koch. If that was a flagrant 1, it would have been 2 shots for Minnesota and the ball. So possession for the Gophers. The Hawkeyes with 3 team fouls, Minnesota 4. Crocker Johnson. Maniau comes over to help defensively. There's Tyson, blocked again by Maniau and a foul. Maniau 3 blocks in this game tonight. Tyson was so clutch. You were there in Evanston down the stretch as Minnesota overcame not 1 but 2 7-point deficits in that win in Evanston.
They went 22 of 26 from line cumulatively, did the Golden Gophers, and both of these teams averaged 17 made free throws per ball game coming into tonight.
Combs forced that one. Here comes Reynolds. Fouled the ball, missed the layup. Just never seems set with the basketball. Sturts.
Good strong show there by Crocker Johnson.
And Howard looked like he walked, he did. Turnover Iowa, that's the 10th Hawkeye turnover. Iowa's averaging 21 points per game off turnovers. That leads the Big Ten.
Defensively, they've just been so stout, giving up right around 60 points per ball game coming into this evening.
Tyson the turnaround. Gophers have missed their last 5. Hawkeyes 3 turnovers over the last 2+ minutes. Sturts against the freshman, and 1 for Bennett Sturts.
Yep. The freshman got caught. Sturts got his shoulders behind him.
84% free throw shooter. Just missed his 2nd free throw tonight.
So that's a characteristically lazy pass there. Fortunate for Minnesota, they came up with it.
And a shove as Reynolds, his momentum was taking him out of bounds. Minnesota playing without 2 starters, losing Chauncey Willis Jr. and Robert Viola for the season. Rolfs in a big screen on Sturts. He hit the deck. Crocker Johnson cornered 3. 3-point shot. It's not falling for either team tonight. Minnesota 3 out of 14. The Hawkeyes 2 out of 11. Can Howard change that? Way off. Air ball. There's Tyson. He knew that was off from the start.
He went right after it, but a good job by Iowa recognizing that Sturts was able to kind of get his hip into him as Tyson went to retrieve his own miss.
Tyson had 10 points at halftime, just 2 points here in the second half. And Reynolds will be called for the foul.
Sage doesn't come to a stop, but in that case he did, and Reynolds just kind of blew him up.
Here's Osama up top for 3. Crocker Johnson with the rebound.
And out of necessity, Corey, he's had to play what folks at home might know as the 5.
Well, the Hawkeyes have won 3 straight games here at the Barn.
And there's a little zone look defensively by the Gophers to give Iowa a different look.
Good passing into the corner, setting up Sage for 3. The Hawkeyes attack the zone, and Sage buries the 3.
That may be the last time you see the zone for a while, because they just carved that up. They got the ball right in the gut of the defense, flipped it from side to side. The ball didn't stick. Trying to buy some time before the next media timeout, and we're not going to see probably too many more sequences of zone defense unless it's out of absolute necessity for Minnesota.
First made 3 this half for the Hawkeyes, and the 9th made all season for the freshman Cade Sage. Osama lost it. Turnover. Here come the Hawkeyes up the floor. Banks, Crocker Johnson challenging, and no whistle. And now Reynolds got away with a shove here inside. It scores, and a foul.
What? If Reynolds is able to convert this foul shot.
And he can't do it. Langston Reynolds, 17 points. That ties his season high. Also at 17. And Minnesota's upset win here over them, 22nd ranked Indiana. Minnesota tonight looking to knock off 19th ranked Iowa.
Ooh, man.
That was tipped by Reynolds.
The turnover margin at +5 tonight, -5. So the Golden Gophers have been able to kind of flip that script on.
Banks knocks down the 3.
And a good delivery by Sturts. You get the dribble drive, you get in the lane, you force the white jerseys to collapse, and then you put it right in the shooting pocket.
Banks, he shoots a high percentage, but the volume isn't there. He's now 6 out of 13 from the 3-point line this season. Osama spinning in traffic, and a foul. Cherry, Minnesota native.
Yeah, they may try to get down. The next media timeout's coming at the 8-minute mark, so if they can buy another 2.5 minutes, it's going to make their decision-making process a lot simpler.
There's Koch in the paint, lost it, and it'll stay. Sturts goes behind the back to Fulgaris. Sturts has it back. Awkward angle and offensive foul. % free throw shooter.
As we took it from the foul. 17 per ball game to be exact. Only 1 tonight.
Fulgaris, boy, he passed up a shot. And the Hawkeyes turn it over. Durkin trailing for 3. Timeout.
If you get a shot like that next time, you got to let it fly.
Ben McCollum didn't hesitate, asking him today at shoot-around who's made the biggest strides. He said, Fulgaris, by far. Wasn't with the team over the summer. While playing in Spain, Sturts shooting 2. 20 during COVID. Sturts in the paint and able to bury the jumper.
I mean, he scored, but he had to work for that. I mean, he had to try to get by, Reynolds after a pretty good stunt by Grove to kind of force him out. And even though he made that, that was a tough conversion by Bennett Sturts.
To 9 points. Hawkeyes do not have a player yet into double figures. Crocker Johnson backing down Koch with the left hand.
But if he makes that move too quickly,
fouls per game, third most of any Big Ten team. There's Sturts. Off the heel, offensive rebound to Banks. And 74% at the line. Trojans already in town. Played at Michigan State last night, and are in the Twin Cities as we speak in advance of Friday's game here at the Barn. Reynolds trying to get around Banks, and he does. Season high 19 points for Langston Reynolds. Sturts sets up Sage from the corner, no, and Grove with the rebound. Hawkeyes is 4 of 17 from the three-point line here tonight. Backdoor cutting. Durkin. Crocker Johnson. And Grove rips the rebound down. Sets up Crocker Johnson again.
And you mentioned Iowa struggling from behind the arc. This is a team where in the Hawkeyes came in shooting 38% from behind the arc.
Gophers haven't been great in that department either tonight. They're 4 out of 19 as Sturts is fouled.
His production, kind of an idea about how things should be done for Coach Medved, and they've been able to fit.
That is Sturts. And Sturts, though, becomes the first Hawkeye to double figures tonight. He has 10. Reynolds has a season-high 19. And Banks the rebound. This is 5th rebound to go with 5 points. Iowa chance to bring it into single digits. This trip down the floor. Sturts the late lead. I don't think Banks was ready for that pass.
Way too congested in there.
13th Iowa turnover.
Iowa now usually +5 in turnover margin. Tonight, -7.
Now it looks like Minnesota is really trying to slow this game down.
Oh, there's the back door.
Back door is Tyson.
Boy, if you lose defensive eye or positioning defensive position for just a split second, almost assuredly Minnesota will recognize and take advantage.
Brendan Hawson on the floor right now for the Hawkeyes. This is Sturts, and he's fouled.
Iowa was trying to take away, so he...
Good for recovery, good to avoid gout. Are you big on the cherry juice postgame?
No.
Other juice?
I'm not even sure if it was invented yet. Oh, nice job by Tyson. That was pretty. Now, they don't convert, but he broke off his route to the corner and then came with a little pin down on Sturts.
Hawkeyes with the ball, down 11 and a foul.
After those 2 quick fouls.
As we approach the 5:30 mark in this ball game.
Good job by Howard. He moved Crocker Johnson all the way up the lane. That steal was made possible because Isaiah Howard took Crocker Johnson up the lane.
Howard off the glass, no. Crocker Johnson the rebound. Missed opportunity for the Hawkeyes. Under 5 to play. Reynolds high off the glass, no.
Hugged him maybe for a half a count too long.
In fact, Langston speaking to reporters here yesterday saying that Sturts.
Crocker Johnson is locked in. His eyes never left the chest of Sturts.
Combs against Shitholster and one. Now with Osima on the bench with 4 fouls, the free throws in the spot Minnesota was in. Down 7. This point of the game against Northwestern came back to win.
Nice double
team.
down.
Yeah.
Man, Howard has been good.
Right at Hawson. Right now man-to-man against Reynolds. 5 to shoot. Down to 4. Tyson slashing, going up, lost it, and a foul.
Usually you do not see when Hawson can heat it up from deep. Out here on the defensive end.
Did not play at all against UCLA. Some big minutes here for Hawson. In the second half right now, it's Sturts. Found some space. Can't hit the shot. Howard the putback. Six-point game. 3:48 to go. The 10th offensive rebound for the Hawkeyes.
And this is a team in Iowa. There's been a lot of statistical anomalies. They're last in the conference in offensive rebounding, and they're toward the top in turnover margin, but those things have been flipped here today.
Travel.
With the clock stopped.
5 for the Hawkeyes on the floor. Howard, Combs, Sturts, Koch, and Hawson. Isaac Osima back on the floor for the Gophers with 4 fouls. He picks up Combs. And now Combs getting around defenders, and well designed by Ben McCullum out of the timeout.
And a little bit of rub screen by Hawson made that possible. He came from the baseline and got just enough of the defender to take him out.
Big trip right now for the Gophers. Trying to stop this Iowa momentum.
Tyson needed to be careful there with that inside arm.
A 12-2 Hawkeye run. 7 to shoot for Durkin.
Good post up.
Reynolds steps into paint off the glass. Yes.
Boy, really well done by Reynolds. He showed strong, Corey. Duck in, the rip. Then he was able to use that bounce to get the proper angle to use the backboard.
Sturts crosses over. Tyson, what a shot! Here he comes. Bennett Sturts coming to life here in the second half. It's a one-possession game.
And Corey, whether it's that made shot that gets him within 3 or when he was struggling in the first half, his expression has not changed.
For Sturts, Tyson in traffic, stripped and a foul.
For Sturts, who does that 43% of the time for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
There's the foul a moment ago on Hawson.
And he got him. He was pretty close. If he comes with that other hand and maybe goes after it exclusively with 2, it might have been a tie.
Minnesota has missed some free throws here down the stretch. Under 2 to play. Combs in the paint, blocked by Crocker Johnson. A whistle, jump ball, Iowa basketball. Boston fires for 3, and it goes! And it's a 1-point game.
That's why you're in there, young man.
So the jump ball, the Hawkeyes take advantage, and now Minnesota turns it over.
Nice little, they faked the lob to Hawson, and then Hawson kind of got lost in the shuffle and was able to step into an unobstructed 3.
Last Iowa lead was 20-18. Off the fake against Crocker Johnson. Iowa takes the lead.
A post up from either Crocker Johnson or Langston Reynolds, who has the ball in his hands. And right now, Isaiah Howard giving up some size to Crocker Johnson if they choose to take advantage down in the paint.
Crocker Johnson for 3, and the Gophers answer right back.
Man, that took some guts. That took some moxie.
Boston off the fake. Got it back to answer. No! Rebound loose. Crocker Johnson Tyson trying to pull it away. Still loose. Minnesota basketball. Under 40 seconds to play. A whistle and a foul called on Iowa.
B for a three, but he caught it, and he got his feet underneath him. That little rhythm crow hop allowed him to catch the ball, get his feet underneath him, and shoot that thing with confidence.
He does.
And if you're Iowa, look, there's no need to start hoisting threes.
Iowa's throwing the ball in right now. He's been the one that's been driving. Cale Combs. Keep an eye on him. Right now it starts.
And Minnesota, a little bit of a zone look here.
Good look for Koch. Can't hit. Good look. Tied up inside. Jump ball. Minnesota basketball. Minnesota one timeout. Durkin near the 5 count. Just got it in time. And Crocker Johnson is fouled.
To eliminate the opportunity for Iowa to maybe give the foul.
Gophers have now missed 6 free throws here in the second half.
Been a problem for them all year, Corey. We've talked about it. 69% as a squad, last in the Big Ten in that area.
Misses both. Howard the rebound. Here starts up top for 3. Got it! 1-point game. 16.7 to play.
Yeah, Osman had to go get that.
To make it a 3-point game. Does.
Little token pressure here by Reynolds. Just trying to force Sturts to maybe change directions a couple times.
For the tie. No good. Manyaw rebound. Koch. Hassan got it off of the corner. In and out. Manyaw rebound. It starts with time. Got it off for the tie. And that's the ball game. And Minnesota hangs on.
Wow, what a sequence. And even though it doesn't come to fruition for Iowa, how about the job by Manyaw on that last possession for the Hawkeyes? Man, was this a lot of fun.
The Gophers upset another Big Ten team at the barn last month. It was 22nd ranked Indiana. Tonight down goes number 19 Iowa.